They call us the change makers, the mould breakers, the innovators and the risk takers. We're the students with a drive through social enterprise to build a world that thrives and impact thousands of lives. We're the future business leaders, showing the world why they need us, making our graduate futures side by side with our supporters. We're in this boat together, post-grads right through to freshers. The friends you make at uni are your family, forever. In universities across the land, we're there to give a helping hand. To make our community stronger, we won't sit back any longer. Our future is what we make it, so join us to create it. With a head for business and a heart for the world, we are Enactus. Are you?
At the beginning of March 2020, Enactus UK were looking forward to welcoming over 1,000 people from across the country to the Enactus UK National Expo at the Excel in London. But things changed and we were forced into lockdown. While many businesses, charities, universities and parts of society shut, we had a choice. Do we live our values of innovation, entrepreneurial leadership and use this opportunity to take action and create positive change, or not?
We chose action. Action in welcoming more students and university teams than ever before into our Enactus family, working in their local communities to have a positive impact on lives.
Action in building the support network bigger than ever, with 250 coaches, 190 university advisors and 40 alumni mentors, supporting our Enactus teams to do their very best. Action in pivoting to online activities, and this year offering over 30 training and development events and 350 coaching sessions for our 3,000 plus student members.
Action in increasing the graduate outcomes of our Enactus students, working with our 16 partners to deliver over 100 employability sessions this year. Action in ensuring your voice is heard, delivering our first ever student voice listening session with many more planned.
And finally, action in creating the Enactus UK National Expo 2021 fully online. 3 days of celebration, collaboration and competition. Are you ready? Welcome to the Enactus UK National Expo 2021.
Hi everyone, I am Andrew Bacon, CEO of Enactus UK. Welcome to our 2021 Enactus UK National Expo, brought to you virtually through the hard work of all our student team members, coaches, advisors and partners from across the UK. Thank you all for your time, patience and commitment to the programme to help us support you to achieve an amazing impact this year. I have been incredibly impressed with the flexibility and resilience shown by everyone involved in the programme, and I am so pleased that a record 65 teams and 3,000 student team members were able to deliver their projects this year and compete in the opening round of the national competition. Although we have already announced the top 25 teams, I want to congratulate all those who have been a participant in the programme this year, as well as those who have progressed to this stage. Congratulations also to all those teams who have competed in the individual partner competitions. Many thanks to our partner companies for their invaluable support. So I invite all of you to engage with us over the next 3 days as we recognise and celebrate all of your fantastic achievements this year, all leading up to the announcement of which team will be named the Enactus UK National Champion in 2021. That team will represent their beneficiaries, their teammates, advisors, their university and the UK at the Enactus World Cup in October. But we also have many more awards to announce. Thank you again to all the Enactus team members who dedicate so much time and energy into creating a better world for all of us. Our future is most definitely in your hands.
Wow, I think it is clear to see that despite the many challenges that we've all faced this year, through your hard work, we are closing this Enactus year in a fantastic place. And I know that with the support network and students we have continuing on their Enactus journey next year, that it's going to be even more successful than ever before. My name is Amy Brereton and I'm the Enactus UK COO. I'd like to now take this opportunity to pass over to my colleague Caroline to give us an insight into what's coming up over the course of the Expo and the next few days. Over to you, Caroline.
Thanks, Amy. And as Amy said, my name is Caroline Collins and I am the Partnership and Engagement Manager for Enactus UK. We have an excellent agenda to take you through over the next few days, from masterclasses, panels, networking opportunities, and of course the crowning of our National Champion 2021. Some of the sessions that I'm really looking forward to are the panel discussions that we have organised with our incredible partners, where we're going to be talking about being you and authenticity in the workplace, well-being and looking after that as students, and entering into the graduate labour market, and of course our fantastic 2 keynote speakers.
An action-packed few days ahead of us. We hope you can join as many sessions as you possibly can. Many of our sessions over the course of the next few days have been hosted or developed with experts from our partner organisations. So in advance, thank you to all of our partners for your support in contributing towards such a brilliant agenda.
Definitely. Let me take this opportunity to celebrate and thank our partners even further. This year, our partners have been integral to the success of Enactus UK. From employability talks, to partner insight days, social media focus groups, to BAME student listening sessions, mentoring to coaching, and not forgetting the 8 partner competitions and grant funding opportunities that have only been possible because our partners' support. From everybody here at Enactus UK and across the Enactus network, we thank you. And here is what some of our students had to say.
I'd like to thank all of our advisors for their contribution this year.
A huge thank you to AIG for providing us with our coach.
I would like to express our gratitude to our Unilever coaches.
Our team was overjoyed to see how ASDA believes in us as young change agents.
I want to send out a big thank you to the BIC Foundation for all of your sponsorship.
Thank you to PMI,
Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Thank you to Moy Park.
Kelly OCQ.
Amazon.
Thank you to Schroders.
Thank you to Arla.
I just want to say thank you to SAP.
We feel incredibly grateful, proud and honoured to have been able to win the partner competition with such an esteemed company as EY.
Thank you to Ford Community College Fund for your generous grant for our project Here is Avon.
Thank you to Sodexo.
Thank you HSBC for all the support they've given to Enactus UK this year.
Enactus sponsor companies are absolutely amazing. Their events, their support and their guidance has been incredibly important to us, and your continuous encouragement and support is absolutely amazing. Thank you.
My team and I learned lots of significant things from our professional skills. We've done different challenges each month. We had amazing Zoom meetings.
Developing skills, helping us develop communication skills and personal skills and everything like that.
Knowing that companies of that scope saw potential in our project really motivated us to keep going.
We've welcomed your support at our support network meetings and competition preparation events.
We found your feedback at the Nationals presentation rehearsal extremely valuable.
That support will help us to achieve more impact and reach more beneficiaries. We look forward to receiving their mentorship in the coming months. And we thank you for your support in our project and other Enactus UK projects.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
We really appreciate all your support.
What a great year we've had with all of your support. Thank you again to all. Now, the national competition is both the end of one Enactus year and the beginning of the next. Over the past few weeks, 65 teams have competed and represented their university at the 2021 national competition. And while we give thanks to the fantastic support network, none of the impact will be possible without you, the 3,000 plus Enactus team members who drive your projects forward to impact people's lives every single day. Let's all take this opportunity now to recognise all of the students and teams from across the UK and celebrate their fantastic achievements.
Congratulations to all teams. You should be incredibly proud of everything you have achieved, because we certainly all are at Enactus UK. Amy, I'll hand over to you and the team for you to give us a competition overview update and a reminder for those who are joining.
Excellent, thanks so much, Caroline. No problem at all. So the competition is a big part of the Expo, and we're now going to pass over to Maisie Packard and Claire Donaldson to tell us more. I'd like to take this opportunity first though to introduce both Maisie and Claire, who are the Enactus UK Programme Coordinators. And I'm certain that you will all agree at home what a fantastic support they've both been across the board. So on behalf of everybody here and everybody at home, thank you both for everything you do. Over to you, Maise.
Thanks, Amy and Caroline. What an exciting lineup we have over the next few days. I certainly cannot wait to see what's coming up. I'm Maisie, and I'm going to cover a simple overview of the competition process and where we are now in the competition procedures. I will start by explaining what has already happened prior to today at the National Expo. The week commencing the 22nd of March, we hosted the opening round of the competition, where over 60 teams competed in a live competition format, with over 160 judges from our partner organisations. After a 12-minute presentation and a 5-minute Q&A, judges submitted their feedback on each individual team and selected the top 25 teams, who would then go on to represent their university in the semi-final round of the competition. Claire? Thanks, Maisie. Hi everyone, I'm Claire, Senior Programme Coordinator for the University Programme at Enactus UK. Let me talk you through what happened next. Our 25 teams then had 10 days to adapt and develop their presentations into 12-minute recorded videos, which were submitted alongside Q&A sheets and the annual reports for the semi-final round judges. This judging process is still ongoing, so make sure you tune in tomorrow at the Achievement and Award ceremony to find out who the final round teams are going to be. Yes, great point, Claire. Please make sure you have registered if you haven't already. From there, the final judges will judge the top 5 teams, and they will select an overall winner, and Enactus UK National Champion 2021 will be crowned. This will be announced at the closing ceremony on Wednesday afternoon. This year, we have a fantastic opportunity thanks to our partners at Ford, who have kindly provided grant funding for all final teams to support in accelerating their projects. Thank you to the Ford Foundation for this amazing opportunity. Let's hear from the Ford Foundation now about this exclusive opportunity.
Thanks, Enactus UK. The Ford Motor Company Fund is a proud supporter of the Enactus UK programme and also globally. We have partnered with Enactus UK for 6 years, and through our regular Ford College Community Challenge grant process, we've witnessed firsthand the fantastic work you all do to make the world a better place for us all. This year, for the first time, we're incredibly pleased to recognise the achievements of the final round Enactus teams by providing grant funding to help accelerate their projects. All top 5 finalists will receive a proportion of the funding, which will be announced at the closing ceremony 2021. Good luck to all of you competing for this fantastic opportunity, and thanks so much for everything you do. Back to you, Enactus UK.
Don't forget as well, the winner of the national competition will represent the United Kingdom at the Enactus World Cup 2021. Let's look at the impact that's being seen across the Enactus global network now.
This is Enactus. Egypt's Al Azhar University Cheeto Shrimp Enterprise turns shrimp shells into spices, fertilizer, and even personal protective equipment. They are raising the standard of living for people living in poverty while recycling a naturally occurring resource. Aimed at creating a plastic-free economy where sustainability does not compromise quality, EarthSuds prevents waste from ending up in oceans and employs people with developmental disabilities to manufacture innovative new products and reduce production of single-use plastics. Launched to address communication challenges between taxi drivers with hearing impairments and passengers, this social enterprise creates new opportunities for 300,000 hearing impaired South Koreans through innovative new technology. Behind this innovation and these new businesses is Enactus, the largest experiential learning platform developing next-gen leaders with a head for business and a heart for the world. Every year, Enactus changes the lives of 72,000 next-gen leaders around the globe on over 1,800 campuses. They, in turn, are changing the world right now, and the positive impact shows. Founded in 1975, Enactus engages students to become next-gen leaders with an entrepreneurial mindset and a hard-earned understanding of business principles to improve the world. Enactus trains, supports, and incentivizes students to ideate, implement, and measure the impact of businesses they create within the framework of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals for 2030.
Pretty much everything that I do in my career now, I learned how to do when I was a student running an Enactus team. This opportunity that you get in Enactus to build, to grow, to learn, that can change you.
We need a passion to work for the society.
We act for a world with equality for people and responsibility for the environment.
This program is a great opportunity to collaborate with enactors from all over the world.
Enactus students invested 7.3 million hours into 3,800 businesses that impacted 1.3 million people and created 159 million in economic value. Enactus and its funding partners inspire and engage students to understand that business is a force for good.
Young talents are the key people of our future, and by using the innovative mindset of young people, we aspire to bring the best ideas to the Sustainable Development Goals to life. Enactus can help us to connect with students who share our values.
If you care about who will lead us next, about creating positive impact on the world's greatest challenges, about preparing the next generation to lead, invest with Enactus.
Every single pandemic has led to an innovation cycle. And we think that this is going to be a huge opportunity for the students of Enactus to start the next great company. Every time I leave an Enactus meeting, I'm more hopeful about the next generation. I think continue that advocacy that you all have for that more positive world.
Learn more and co-create impact with us at enactus.org.
Let's look back at the last time we could join together at the Enactus World Cup 2019. Let's use this opportunity to look forward to the Enactus World Cup 2021.
How exciting, and what an achievement to represent your country in a competition which, when we compete to change lives, we all win. Good luck to all teams competing in the semi-final round. Thank you all for a fantastic start to the National Expo 2021, and a sincere thanks to all of our university advisors, judges, alumni and guests for joining us today. I hope to see as many of you as possible join us tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, as we begin to wrap up the opening ceremony, I just wanted to take this opportunity to remind you to register for the upcoming sessions, in particular, the keynotes today and tomorrow, as well as the Achievement and Awards ceremony and closing ceremony, where we will of course be announcing the winner of this year's national competition. Also, please help us continue this discussion on our Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram. We want to spread your achievements as far and as wide as possible.
Thank you, Amy, and thank you to all the Enactus UK team for hosting today's ceremony. What an incredible start to the event. Well done again to all teams and their team members for their efforts, contributions and achievements throughout the year. Good luck to those teams competing in the semi-final round, being judged right now. As we close this opening ceremony, I am really excited to introduce our next session from a good friend of Enactus UK and an inspirational impact leader, Judah Armani, today's keynote speaker. It is great to have Judah with us to hear about his incredibly impactful social enterprise, In-House Records, creating positive change for their beneficiaries. The session starts today at 3:15 p.m. See you there.